Welcome back, everybody, to the Search Show 24/7. This is Young Justice Invasions, Episode 6. God damn, Joe, you loud. Young Justice Invasions, Episode 6, entitled Bloodlines. Now, this episode was very mysterious going into it. Um, you didn't know too much about it. Like, you heard rumors that this might be a Flash-centric episode, but the writers didn't give you nothing. You couldn't find it on the Wikipedia. You couldn't find no kind of description on this damn thing for a long time until probably like the day leading up to it. And that's what I like because it gives you mystery. It gives you just excitement because you want to know what's going down because you think it's going to be very important. And this one by far is very character driven, very just awesome, and gives you new characters, old characters that you love, brings them all together, and it just exceeds my expectations. Like this season has just gone better and better and better. And for people who are like bitching and complaining and all this, that, and the third about not seeing Wally. Hell, you see Wally and you see the rest of them. You see Wally, you see Roy again, you see Cheshire, you see everybody, and that's what I like. So, like I told everybody, you give it time, things will start to blossom, things will start coming into play, and it'll get more interesting. And this is what it did, and it was pretty as my friend would like to say, impulse. It was pretty crash. It was pretty crash. As always, I'm gonna start the side plot and then work my way up to the main plot. Now, in the side plot, we continue with the story with Roy. Now, when we last left Roy, he was down on his luck. He had a lot of growth to him. He had a little. He wasn't shaving a little bit. Had the long hair. He was skinny. He wasn't eating his bagels, and he was looking a little hobo-ish. He was looking a little hobo-ish, and he was just down on his luck, man. He was still uh, putting himself down with the whole Speedy and not finding Speedy, and he had felt like everybody was against him and everybody just gave up. So now that he finds out that he has a kid and Cheshire knows the whereabouts of Speedy, him, Cheshire, and the little baby girl, they go out and they go looking for Speedy. You know what I mean? They go looking for Speedy, and just them going looking for him, and you see Roy in a better like state of mind. Like you see that he's more composed. He knows what's going on. He's not like hobo-ish. He cut his hair and stuff, and he looks like he's ready. He looks like he's focused. It just looks like he wants this thing to be over. He wants to just find like looking at this episode, it looks like he just wants to find Speedy so he can move on with his life and start a family with Cheshire and the baby. So that's what I like to see. All right, looks like he's just ready, just get things done. So I like seeing that, and it's always good to see Roy, man. He's a badass character, and Cheshire, she's like, if not the baddest girl character, like the coolest like girl character on the show, she's like top two for me at least. Like her and Artemis, like they're just badass in general. So I like seeing them too, but I especially like seeing Cheshire. And with the baby strap, like you can't beat that, man. You can't. So I mean, I thought it was pretty good. Towards the end of that episode, you see them fighting and trying to get to like this door and trying to get and see what's behind this door. And once they get to the door and the big reveal comes, they end up finding Speedy. Old nubby nub Speedy got the old nub like this. You got the old nub right here, and I at least you can feel relieved that he's not dead. We last season we found out that he was still alive, but it was still like going into season 2. You didn't know if he already died or what happened to him. So it's always good to see that he was okay, or at least we think he's okay. And you have this I don't know why I still got this on, but until I get off the subject, the arms are gone. So uh, uh, at least you get a sense of relief that Roy accomplished something. He found Speedy. So hopefully, once Speedy wakes up, hopefully stuff can just go back to normal, and Roy can get back to being happy and being the old Roy that we know and love. So I can't wait to see that unfold. Hopefully we get to see some more of that next week. And man, good job, Roy. You're back in the game, my friend. You're back in the game. Now you just gotta break the news to old Nubby Nub when he wakes up. It's gonna be terrible. I don't want to break the news to him, so you gonna have to do it, Roy. Don't try to give him a high five either. Wouldn't that be fucked up? Roy say, hey man, I'm glad I found you, bro. High five. Or high nub, man. High nub. Give me a high nub. Old Speedy be like, son of a bitch, you can't do nothing. The old nub and nub. So now for the main plot. Now this main plot, the episode starts off very mysterious. It starts off with a young redhead boy or teen. He's trying to fix like this machine or whatever. It looks like it's a time machine. It doesn't look like it is a time machine. He's trying to fix this time machine, and it kind of slowly fades to the present time where Nightwing, Beast Boy, and Robin are talking, and they're trying to figure out some stuff. And then they basically get an incoming, intruder, and that ends up being, Impulse, who's that little red kid that we saw like in the beginning of the episode. He's come with this with really no real reason. You know what I mean? He really comes very secretive. Well, not really secretive, but he just comes just out of the blue. He's very energetic. He's like a mix between Robin and Wally. If you put both of them together and you just mix up and you just shake the bat and add a whole bunch of sugar in it, he's just hyperactive as hell. He talks fast, he moves fast, he's got some great jokes, and I like the fact that he knows who everybody is. Since he's from the future, he knows everybody's identity and stuff like that. He knows who Dick is, he knows who, Tim is, he knows who Garfield is, and I like that because it gets a great reaction from Beast Boy when he finds out, Tim and, or Robin and Nightwing's name. He's like, your name's Tim? Your name's Dick? And so I really liked that. I thought that was a very funny moment in the episode. So it's always good to get those little nudges of just hee hee. So I really liked it, and I enjoyed that part a lot. So we end up finding out that, this mysterious speedster is named Bart Allen. And Bart Allen is the grandson of Barry Allen, who is the original Flash, or who is the current Flash. And he's came back to the past to to find something or to do something, but he's not really giving anybody really any straightforward answers and stuff. So Nightwing, he's like, okay, we need to do something with this little kid right now. So he ends up calling his old homie. He ends up calling his best friend, his best bro, who is Wally, and Wally helps and Barry helps, and it's just a great scene to see Wally in the same episode, Barry Allen in the same episode, Bart Allen in the same episode, and you get the old school, and you get the original guy, the original Flash, Garrett, and it's just so good to see all of them in this one just scene, and it's just I guess a fangirl's dream just to see all these Flashes working together and trying to stop evil. And they end up working together to stop this one bad guy named Neutron. And Neutron, basically, he wants Barry Allen's blood. He wants him dead, and he's trying to kill Flash for some reason. He's really pissed at Flash. Flash must have did something to him, so he's looking for Flash. So all the Flashes, they team up to stop him. And it's always good to see them working together. And I'm not gonna lie, like towards the end of this episode, when all the three Flashes really working together, you kind of get choked up, man, because you're like, God damn, man, like you don't really see stuff like this. You know what I mean? You don't really see like generation of superheroes, just working together. And I was like, man, I was just sitting back and watching. It's like, man, this is what a great show does for people. You know what I mean? Just when you have to sit back and you're just amazed, and you're just in awe of just like the spectacle of how great a show can really get, and how great a storyline can get. And how is it that I got so much joy just seeing Wally come back, trying to run his little yellow butt off, to run, just and everybody's laughing his ass, just everybody. So I thought that was good. It had so much like great humor. It's like, man, this is the Wally I like to see, because I won't, when I saw him like last episode, I was worried, like maybe he's not the same Wally, you know. Like, of course he's the same Wally, but maybe they changed his character up just a little bit since he's older. But man, when he's like running and he sees like Bart and Barry, you know, just lapping his ass, like you get that Wally's like, ah, okay, yeah, just just outrun me, all right, just outrun me, all right. I'm used to it, so I like that little comment. I was like, this is the Wally that I love. This is the Wally that just is awesome. So I like that his character is still the same, even though he's, you know, been gone for a while. He's a little bit older, but it's still that lovable Wally that we all know and love. And man, I just I was just hoping like, man, he could just speed up just a little bit more just to catch him, but he didn't catch him. He didn't catch him. And they had to pick his ass up, man, because he was too slow. So I was like, damn, bruh. Damn, bro, you need to eat some Wheaties or something, man. You need to get back in the gym, boy. You've been out too long, man. You're just too slow. But it was still a great scene just to watch all these guys work together. So yeah, I I thought it was amazing. Another thing I thought that was very interesting, you know, while, you know, the three Flashes were really working together and trying to stop Neutron from basically destroying and blowing up the entire damn city, you see that Neutron was basically, it looks like he was controlled by some people or controlled or something like that. So you don't really know who it is because it was speaking in different tongues, and you don't know it. It was in the background. You can only really see like to their waist and down. So I'm really, you know, excited to see who that is. It could be like two new villains, or could it be villains that we know, that we already know or stuff. So I'm looking forward to see what's going on with that. It's probably still part of that big ass plan that Vandal Savage was talking about. But either way, man, they're controlling a lot of shit, and it's gonna come to a head pretty soon. I can just feel it. So you just gotta be ready for it, and just be ready for a battle, because it looks like these guys mean business, and it looks like they have a big plan, and it looks like they're ready to destroy a lot of shit. So I'm excited to see what's going down. I'm excited for this story to really take shape. So, you know, just be on the lookout for that stuff, guys. Now, once the Flashes, they all save the day and stuff. Bart tries to, you know, he tries to go back to his time, you know, to the future, and he goes in his little time machine stuff, but it ends up not working. So he's stuck in the past, or he's stuck in the present, and that's cool because now we got a Flash on the team. We got a new Flash. We got Impulse, really, on the team. So that's cool because he was on the Young Justice team back in the day in the comics and stuff. So I'm excited for him to go. I think he's gonna make a great addition to the team, and he's a very cool character. And once we find out, towards that end scene, we find out like how he got stuck here and the whole plan of why he was really here. Because, you know, in the beginning they showed like this little snippet of him like coming to the present time, and you know that end scene really plays out that entire scene to where he wanted to come to the present time because this was that when he came back, it was supposed to be the time where Barry Allen was supposed to die. So he ended up saving Barry Allen's life, and he ends up saving, I guess, his friend's life, who is Neutron. And him doing that, he knew that it was only going to be a one-stop trip, so he knew he wasn't all going to come back anyway. So he basically already prepared himself to not go back to that shitty future, because that shitty future, there's nothing in there, man. Like Mount Justice is like gone, blown up, and everything's dark, and so, and it was 40 years in the future. So really 40 years is not that long. So you can tell like some stuff is going to happen to where shit's going to hit the fan, and in 40 years like everything's going to be gone, and there's basically going to be no hope for anybody. So it's good that he got out of there, and it's good that he can probably alter the future now, you know. Him joining, you know, the team means that they can probably stop the future from happening like that. So that's always good, because man, when I looked at it, I was like, oh man, I hope that's not what's going to actually happen, man, because that's some jacked up shit that's about to go down. So hopefully, you know, the Young Justice team and the Justice League team, they can, you know, form together and stop whatever this madness is about to go down. So overall, I thought this was an amazing episode. It was up there. It's getting, these episodes get up there and get up there. So it's hard for you to just pick a favorite episode because it's always changing with each episode. You know what I mean? It's always changing. But this was a very great character-driven episode. Gotta love seeing all the Flashes work together. You got to see a little snippet of Nightwing, a little bit more of Tim Drake. Hopefully he gets some more shine because I like Tim. So hopefully he gets some more shine in the future because they're not really using his character that much that I would like. But you know, I think his time will come. I think his time will come. But please like this video, comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought. The new Let's Talk Young Justice Invasion should be out tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. I don't know when. But yeah, please go to the other video to put your questions for, you know, Let's Talk Young Justice Invasions. And yeah, this is the Search Show 24/7. Be easy.